So what is your fellowship built upon? If it's not Christ, then all other foundations will be shaken. I think some of us sometimes confuse fellowship with friendship. And because of that, we get frustrated, we get disappointed with our cell group. Fellowship is not the same as friendship. In friendship, chemistry is typically at the center of the friendship. But for fellowship, Christ is at the center of the fellowship. Therefore, the only thing that should break our fellowship in our cell group is when Christ is no longer at the center of it. For example, if the cell group or cell member no longer wants to pursue God, is no longer interested in spiritual things, or the cell member gives up the faith, then fellowship will come to an end because Christ is no longer in the fellowship, at the center of the fellowship. So I just want to say, please don't get discouraged if you feel that you can no longer click with your cell group mates. Maybe they have entered into a new phase of life. Maybe you have entered into a new phase of life and you can no longer click. The chemistry is no longer what it used to be. Don't get discouraged. Yes, perhaps you wouldn't be as close in friendship, but that doesn't mean you should break fellowship and immediately look for a new cell group where you can find like-minded people. In fact, the fact that your cell group members are different from you means that you now have an opportunity to see Christ, to have Christ shared with you from a different perspective, to know God from a different perspective that you would never otherwise get. That's what the benefit of being in an intergenerational church is all about. So what is your fellowship built upon? If it's not Christ, then all other foundations will be shaken.